Alright, Shaji Seizure explained for the first time the truth.
Today we're at Talk of the Town, and I'm with
Cheese.
And God's will, thank you for having us
Muddy said Cam doesn't go outside, he couldn't be next. Ironic coming from Muddy.
back again.
Alright, so today, obviously, I know a lot of people have seen what's going on with G's, and I felt like it was very important for us to go over the topics and the incident that has happened in the past. So, yeah, you're gonna hear it from the man himself today. Let's get straight into it. Let's pull up this video, and then we have a few
That just had to
questions
be
for him
cool
after the
with this.
fact. So if you want to hold the iPad, and press that sound right there. Alright, so we go watch this video real quick. It looks like you're having a good time. Time of your life. Alright, well, is that your first time looking back at the footage?
No, yeah, I don't really watch that, but I ain't gonna lie.
That shit, like, I don't know, bro. I don't like that.
I saw it a few times. It just be popping up in my face, so.
Oh yeah, like on TikTok, Instagram, and all that
so-
stuff.
Real quick,
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, sharing that is crazy, bro. Like I know there's like random people on TikTok that's gonna share it or whatever, but it's like, bro, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, bro really could have died right there. His last seconds on Earth could have been right there recorded, and everybody was posting that shit.
how do you feel now? Like, how are you?
Like,
Nah,
even watching that shit just made me uncomfortable,
But I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I just feel like that shit. I don't know how that happened, but
Alright, so honestly, we have a couple questions to run through. Like, obviously, before the show, so the day of the New Jersey show, how were you feeling personally before going into the show?
I was feeling good. I started off the day. Yeah, I was chilling. I just feel like. Yeah, I was good. I had good energy that day. I think I was just like yelling too much. I feel like I was just wasting my like energy too much that day for me or for nothing.
Like, before you even got to the show?
Yeah, before I even got to the show. and
But
shit.
it was all good vibes. Like, there was no, like,
Nah, yeah,
you
no,
didn't
yeah.
feel like nothing was wrong.
Was
or
this your
anything.
first show?
Nah, that's like my third show, second show. Yeah.
Okay, so as you're on stage right now, put yourself in the position. You're on stage, you're performing, you're getting sturdy, you're with
This
the
is
sweepers.
crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Shaji, like, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this interview and like talk about that shit. Like, I understand, like, you gotta give something back to the people, but I wouldn't do a whole interview just like breaking down the fucking whole day and shit. Like, I ain't gonna say it's a traumatic experience because I don't know how he views it, but this is something that was hella serious when it happened.
Right now, put yourself in the position. You're on stage, you're performing, you're getting sturdy, you're with the sweepers, everything's going on. How
Yeah, bro.
were-
It could have been a lot of things, bro. Like, I hate when people just immediately blame drugs. It could be. You feel me? We know these drug rappers be popping perks, sipping lean, doing all. They be mixing hella drugs together at once. And it's like once you start moving, sweating, and Shaji is someone that I don't think fucking goes to the gym or like works out or gets tired and like sweats a lot. So it could be that with like moving around a lot, jumping around and shit. And then it's like it's probably hella hot in the fucking the venue, hella people in there, hot ass breaths mixed in with the aroma, flashing lights. You got flashing lights panning over, doing whatever, making it seem some type of way for the viewers at the show. But and it also could be dehydration. But it's like I don't know, bro. You can't just pinpoint it on one certain thing.
on stage,
You never
you're
know.
performing, you're getting sturdy, you're with the sweepers, everything's going on. How were you feeling like minutes before the incident happened? You didn't feel anything actually
Nah, I
coming
ain't
on the
feel.
show.
I ain't feel nothing. I ain't feel nothing happening. Like for me, I was cooling. I was dancing and shit. I was, for me, with the guys, we was all performing and shit. Like that shit just happened out of nowhere. Like I ain't even see it coming and shit.
So it was the type thing where you're getting sturdy, good vibes, this, that, and then blackout.
Facts, and that shit just blacked out. Wow.
Wow, that's That's kind of crazy. I can't lie. So I have a question, honestly, for the people you're performing with. So how do you feel that the sweepers responded to the situation that happened while you're on stage? Because obviously everybody's having good vibes. They're
I ain't
performing.
gonna lie.
Everything.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say it was the sweepers but the people on stage were crazy, bro. It was like people that I seen like in certain videos, like pulling out their phones immediately, and I was like, damn, I thought that was so and so's man, or like, why is he on stage if he's just gonna pull out and record? Like, I know people called out S. for being one of the first ones to run over there and help him, but I don't know. In that situation, there's not much you can do, but the worst thing you can do is fucking pull out and record.
Things going on, and then out of nowhere this happens. Like obviously everybody's minds, even the fans in the crowd.
I think Jay Hound said it too. Like he never experienced nothing like that. He didn't even know what was happening for real. And it's like you on stage, you performing, you just look over, Shaji's on the ground, and like yeah, shout out Estat though. He ran over there and helped, and he was on point.
Probably like what's going on. So how do you feel that the sweepers responded to the situation? Do you think they moved correctly or?
Nah, I feel not yet. Definitely, like for me and my side, as I go, everybody, Free Nas, Jay Hound, all of them, for me, they all supportive. For me, like those my friends. For me, so of course, for me,
Yeah.
everybody gonna look. They going like, it's gonna shock them because like I'm on the floor. For me,
They don't know what's going
if I
on.
saw somebody on the floor that was with us, I'm not just gonna stand there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody, for me,
They
they
moved
part.
correctly. Yeah, because I saw a video on and like from one of the fans' perspective, and as you were on the floor, I seen Esther go start performing, and he stood over you like as like you're in the middle, both his legs over you. He's pushing everybody out the way, and I was like he actually meant that. Like he was trying to protect you from everybody else, making sure no fans were coming on the stage, getting the cameras out the way, this, that, and I was actually like, yeah, he definitely moved in the right way in that scenario, and that was
my
like
heart right there. Free
something-
as that too.
Shah, obviously now you're recovered and everything, but after your recovery, what did they say happened? Because people are speculating if it's an epileptic fit because of the flashing lights, if it's drugs. What actually happened that night?
And the paper ain't really say drugs or nothing. Like it say cannibal or something. Like, I don't know what that really mean or anything like that. But I know like for me it was probably because of the lights. Like, I feel like it was really because of the lights.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was because of the drugs or nothing. I feel like it was because of the lights.
Yeah. And was it something where towards that you actually fallen, were you feeling lightheaded or was it just like a blackout moment?
It was just a blackout. Then after that, I just woke up. In the wheelchair and shit.
And that was at the hospital. You just woke up at the hospital.
Yeah, I just like woke
Cannabis?
up like
Nah, cannabis.
somebody throwing me
Isn't that weed?
on a chair,
Okay.
like out the van, like somebody throwing me in the wheelchair and they just. Feel me?
So you don't even remember going from the stage or the show to the hospital and everything. You were completely blacked out the whole time.
Absolutely not.
Wow, that's actually crazy. I can't lie. That's crazy. So I have another question for you. Basically, after this has happened, I would say maybe not even 30 minutes, about 15 minutes after this scenario happened, you have all the blog pages posting about it, this going on, everything going on. And then obviously you have people that you have disagreements with in this scene. And they were responding to it. How do you personally feel about them responding to it and kind of making like, I don't know, bad remarks about it?
Everybody gonna do that. You just
I ain't gonna lie. In W interview, he worded that perfectly. Like that question was worded perfectly.
And they were responding to it. And obviously you have people that you have disagreements with in this scene. And they were responding to it. How do you personally feel about them responding to it and kind of making like, I don't know, bad remarks about it?
everybody gonna do that. You just got that's like part of the drill scene for me. Like everybody gonna something happen to somebody. Somebody gonna talk. It's always gonna be like that for me. The way I feel, I just feel like everybody need to get off. For me, like I'm great. Like for me, I'm with y'all right now, doing the interview. But that shit not gonna get me mad. 'Cause I got more. Probably everybody that's talking about me.
I feel like we could do that, but I think it's not just drugs. Like if you just smoke hella shit, you're not just gonna have a seizure. That just sounds crazy. But I think it's like if you get high, you fucking walk on stage, it's hella hot, you haven't drunk anything after you smoked, or like when you smoked, and it's like hella lights. Like it gotta take all them things to like for you to have a seizure. I feel like.
Me?
And I feel like even then, we wouldn't be able to do that.
They not doing nothing I'm doing right now. So,
And that's the mindset to have.
word.
Nah, and that being said, you do look healthy. Like everything looks good. Like I'm like, you look good.
Great.
So, as we're at the latter end of this situation, how do you feel after this has all gone on? How do you want to move forward with your life in like the health aspect? How do you want to move so you're?
I ain't gonna lie, this is a good ass interview. I think both these guys are TikTokers, but shout out him, bro. Like he's asking good ass questions and he's wording them perfectly.
Drink
Looking
more
out for
water.
yourself.
Stay more hydrated.
Yeah.
Staying hydrated.
For me, I ain't even gonna lie. I want to say that just like too much shit was getting in my head around that time, so that like I was just being stressed out like from a lot of shit. So
I was really about to say that. Like it could be like a mental thing with him, like screaming and yelling. Like that's what they used to say when you're like a kid. Like, oh, don't stress your mom out. You're gonna take years off her life and shit. That's real shit. You stress her out, have her yell all day. Like that really like takes effect on someone's health.
And deal with shit. So for me, and also like kids, stop the drugs too. I want to promote that for me more too. And I want everybody to just stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That's it.
Because the recommended amount is actually 2 liters. I'm not sure if you use those units.
Nah, yeah, seriously though, nah, real shit though.
Trust me.
Wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, eat your breakfast, drink water, drink orange juice, whatever you gonna drink for me, but just keep yourself stable, cause that's something I ain't do.
Yeah.
For me, so I just want everybody to know that's something I ain't
Wait,
do.
y'all talking about laced drugs? Is that how that one rapper Lil Peep? Isn't that how he died? I know it was like laced pills, but did he have a seizure? Was that like what caused him to die? It was a seizure?
I just want everybody, please listen to me.
Yeah. He's talking facts right now. Please listen. Is that something that the doctors recommended, or is that something that you like that day you don't know?
And that's another thing. Like instead of my
Cardiac arrest? What's the difference? Like I know cardiac is like heart and shit, but like what's the difference between a seizure and a cardiac arrest?
paper dehydration for me,
Right.
like
Okay.
I
Mac Miller, he died off a seizure.
believe it. For me, I was going through shit. I was taking drugs without eating. I was doing, for me, shit.
Like, I know he
supposed
OD'd,
to.
but I don't know what that.
Do you not
entails.
feel like you drank enough water that day? Like thinking back on it, you probably weren't even
Yeah,
thinking about
and
it.
they
But
handed me water too. They handed me water in the beginning of what's that? I dubbed it. I told them I ain't want it.
okay.
I'm not really a water drinker. For me, I just got back on to drinking water.
You know, like not drinking water is crazy, bro. Like not being a water drinker is crazy as an adult. Like even as a teenager, you should be drinking water.
wasn't really drinking water before that time.
Nah, it's cool to pass up water, but not drinking water like at all is crazy.
So even before that, I'm not really.
Yeah, all I drink is water. Like I don't drink no type of pop. It's straight water and maybe like chocolate milk sometimes.
A fan of water.
Not like a little kid, but that's the only other thing I drink. Or like I have like a lemonade,
That's
type
something
shit.
for me. People need to work
juice
on.
and shit.
If you-
Well, now we know.
Kool-Aid.
Stay hydrated,
Sure.
everybody.
So, how long were you in hospital for? And did anyone like close to you, friends or people you wouldn't expect, check in on you, check up?
I ain't gonna lie, shout out S-Dot. You feel me? Shout out, bro. He was the first one to, on top of the SLIXZZ situation, but I seen him later that night fucking shooting a video of 4-1. I understand getting your bread, but I'm just like pointing that out type shit.
Did anyone
WS
like,
though. I
close
ain't
to
trying to say
you,
anything.
friends or people you wouldn't expect?
But I don't know if
check
I
in
could
on
do
you,
that.
check up on you, or even come
Going
and
from
visit
that
you?
situation, going straight to a video shoot.
couple of my friends was outside the hospital, and a couple of my friends they certain people ain't come, certain people came, but everybody came to check up on me and shit. Everybody called me for me. Certain people came inside the hospital and shit. Certain people wait for me.
Yeah.
Certain people just left because I wasn't.
I ain't saying nothing
leaving
wrong
and
with
shit.
that.
But yeah, I just at least
I'm just saying, me personally, I don't think I could do that. Like maybe because they touching way more money than me, but like you just watch a man have a seizure, had to take him to the hospital, and then you gotta go do a video shoot and try to like pick up that energy and like shoot a music video. Like that would be hard for me.
everybody showed their support.
Is there any like
Shout out
ops or
to
people
that
that you
band.
have disagreements with that checked up on you, that surprised you?
Yeah, facts. It ain't surprised me though, for me, because people be fanned out anyway.
Okay, cool.
But Or
All right.
I'm not a
Okay, so
hustler.
after the last question that we have for you, obviously after this whole incident has happened, you move forward. It looks like you're doing well. What can everybody expect to see in the future from you? Because obviously, we know that you have a bright future ahead of you. So what's going on?
all right, so listen, I'm gonna start off like this.
Like I hate how y'all take what I say and just like completely flip it 180.
My mixtape about to drop.
Okay.
Everybody better
Okay.
tune in. Everybody tune in.
Mixtape though.
This the one right here, you heard? This is for me. I ain't see this in a minute. Been rapping for like 2 years. I ain't see no mixtape yet. So I feel like this is gonna be a big for me, and I know I'm happy about it because I know what's about to happen.
No
me.
skips.
No skips.
No.
I don't got an exact date yet.
Cool.
But I'm gonna, for me,
I'm not
it's
sure.
gonna drop.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to say this. Any features
Yeah.
to be expected on that?
What do you think?
Because we've seen a couple of stuff with you recently.
Yeah, we've seen
some
stuff coming.
big collabs.
We've seen some collabs.
Good to know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like this is like something for me that they gonna see.
Oh
They
God,
gonna be
Josh,
happy
that's how they
too.
be.
They're gonna be happy.
That's fine.
And
Nah,
what
South
about for
Central
the
C
more
is
local
crazy.
people that like in New York or in America? You have
I ain't gonna lie, Shaji's been like, I feel like New Op took him to a new level, but he hasn't had that next hit that I expected him to have. But Central C, out of there.
any shows coming up or anything?
Yeah, I
Out
got.
of there.
All right. For me, I got a show the 26th coming up.
Okay.
I got a
Him
show
and
the
J Hound.
30th coming up with J Hound, me and J Hound. I got a Dolo show coming up the first week of September.
W shows, get that bag.
Where are these
I
locations?
like that.
The 26 and
All right, so the 26th.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. How many droppers are actually doing shows consistently out here? Like, I'm not talking about fucking TJ or like, other than 4-1, Shy G's, and like the sweepers. Who else is doing shows for real? Like Didi doing shows. I forgot about him. But other than Didi and D-Dot, there's a couple people. I feel like Drill's getting bigger though. Like, cause D-Quay, they was doing shows at one point, but they all locked up now. And right now, I don't think anybody else is really doing shows. UG's, RPT. That's it.
26th is Boston.
okay, Boston.
Okay.
The 30th is back in Jersey, the same place we did last time. Make up for
Wait, K-Son got an album?
my fans. And then I'm situated in the other one. I'm trying to get it before school.
Yeah.
For me.
Facts. That's good.
No, that's
Before I'm trying to get one before school. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
smart. That's good.
Well, everybody, this was Shaw G's. He literally explained the situation. So for everybody, all the blog pages, everything, making up everything, you heard it from the man himself.
Facts.
Please stop making up everything. It's not cool. I'll tell you that. It's
And Shah, we appreciate you taking your time to clear that up. So we understand and everyone else understands. We appreciate it.
K-Son is gonna have a big album with a bunch of drill rappers from all sides. Just drill rappers, or it's gonna be like a cut, like 5+ drill rappers plus like a whole bunch of mainstream artists. Cause I know he can get some shit on there.
That, bro.
D-Dot Herbo, don't they already got a song?
Bro, thank you.
They have another one.
Appreciate both of y'all.
W Herb.
Appreciate everybody here that came here.
Damn, he about to go in and do 5. When is Herb going in and do 5?
today.
I know he working.